In the bustling marketplace of Nazareth, the sun beat down on the crowded streets filled with vendors shouting about their fresh produce and handcrafted goods. Among the throngs of people, a tall, serene figure made his way through, his presence commanding attention without a single word. This was Jesus, known by many as a wise teacher and healer. As he walked, Jesus noticed a commotion near the temple gates. Drawing closer, he saw a group of Pharisees, religious leaders known for their strict adherence to the law, arguing with a man who was blind. The blind man was pleading for mercy, but the Pharisees dismissed him, citing his condition as punishment for sin. Jesus, with a gentle yet authoritative voice, interjected, "What is happening here?" One of the Pharisees, a stern-faced man named Reuben, turned and sneered, "This man is blind because he or his parents sinned. He seeks healing, but we cannot help him. It is the will of God that he suffers." Jesus looked at the blind man with compassion. "You are mistaken," he said firmly. "Neither this man nor his parents sinned. His blindness is an opportunity for the works of God to be displayed in him." The crowd fell silent, astonished by his words. Jesus then knelt beside the blind man, spat on the ground, and made mud with the saliva. He applied the mud to the man's eyes and said, "Go, wash in the pool of Siloam." With trembling hands, the blind man did as he was told. When he washed off the mud, he opened his eyes and gasped. For the first time in his life, he could see the world in all its vivid colors. He wept with joy, praising God for this miracle. The crowd erupted in awe and wonder, but the Pharisees were not pleased. Reuben, his face red with anger, confronted Jesus. "By what authority do you perform such acts?" he demanded. Jesus met Reuben's gaze steadily. "I tell you the truth, the Son can do nothing by himself. He can do only what he sees his Father doing, because whatever the Father does, the Son also does." Reuben scoffed, but Jesus continued, his voice rising with conviction. "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." The words hung in the air, a bold assertion that left the Pharisees fuming and the crowd in awe. Jesus turned to the blind man, now healed, and placed a reassuring hand on his shoulder. "Go in peace," he said softly. As Jesus walked away, his followers grew, drawn by his message of hope and his acts of compassion. The marketplace buzzed with whispers of the extraordinary events, and the Pharisees, though angered, could not deny the power and authority of the man from Nazareth. In that moment, Jesus asserted not only his divine mission, but also the transformative power of faith and compassion, leaving an indelible mark on all who witnessed his miraculous deeds.